guys, it's John from Johnco Real Estate. I know it's been so long since my last video. I really have to apologize. My commitment to making a video every week just seemed to go down the drain because honestly, I've just been so busy with real estate and just trying to help my clients find houses, sell their houses. The real estate market here in Ontario is crazy busy. And so, I've just been busy trying to get everything sorted. But I'm super excited to be giving you guys this makeover video because this is something I've never done before. I actually made an Instagram post several weeks ago on whether or not I should redo my office space, and the majority of you guys said yes to do it. So I took it upon myself for my next makeover video to actually do my living space. The last couple of videos were a makeover for bedrooms, and bedrooms are pretty straightforward in the sense that the structure is all the same, etc, etc. And what I love about this transformation is that I've never done this before. The last couple of videos that I did were focused on bedroom makeovers, but I'm so excited to be showcasing a living room / office transformation. Due to COVID and the pandemic and lockdown, I've actually started working from home a lot more. And what I found was when I was working from home, yes, I had a nice living room, which you'll see shortly, but it was really small. Everything was cramped and I felt just cluttered. I didn't feel like I had enough working space and shelving space dedicated to my business. So what I really wanted to do with this makeover was to transform my living room so that not only can I enjoy it as a living room, but I can also have a really nice open concept working space as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So this is my living room, guys. You can see that it's sort of open concept and that the arrangement, I did this a couple years ago. I actually didn't paint, I used it originally. But what I did was I wanted the TV, that wall, to be the focal point right over there. And so that's why I have the TV, and then you have sort of the symmetry with the two bookshelves. You have my little desk over there. You have the sofa over here and stuff, and another really nice window over there. The whole idea was to try to keep it symmetrical and open and a little different than it was traditionally before. And it's worked well for me for about 2 years, but I think I want to give it a revamp. So this is a space that you guys will be seeing, and I'm going to redo it. My workstation, and you guys can sort of tell that it needs a little bit of work. Now that I am getting busier, I want it to be a lot larger. You guys just saw a video of a walkthrough of the before living room, and I did this actually 2 years ago when I first moved into my apartment, and the focal point was the TV, and you could sort of see from the layout that you had the TV in the center, you had symmetry with bookcases on the either side, and then of course you had the large L sofa, facing the TV. And you could sort of see that in the walkthrough where my desk was just cramped into a corner. I only had one shelf, my printer and stuff was all messy. It just wasn't the space I needed to be productive right now in my career. I just want to talk briefly a little bit about my vision that I had for this transformation. So obviously I wanted this to be dual use, a living room as well as an office space. And so the theme really was to just be modern, just to be really relaxing, comfy, soothing, because I do spend several hours, probably 8, 9, 10 hours working from home, unless I'm at appointments and stuff. Even the paint colors, I wanted it to be a really nice, modern, very neutral kind of palette. I didn't want it to be a little bit too masculine or feminine, but I really wanted it to be a total makeover that I would love. So the allocation of the square footage was really just half dedicated to my office space and half dedicated to the living room space. So luckily, my living room is just a basic rectangular shape. You have 2 windows sort of in the left portion of the living room, which allows a lot of natural sunlight to exist in that part of the living room. I ended up putting my L sofa all the way to the right side where there's not a lot of natural sunlight. And the reason being is because I wanted to put up against the wall to really open up the room a little bit more. And so with my L sofa, of course, you need to have a coffee table. And so that's pretty much eats up a lot of the space for the right half of my living room. Now for the left half is I wanted my desk to be right in front of a window. I want a lot of that natural sunlight, a lot of that vitamin D on my skin, just because as I'm working, I want to feel, fresh and productive, and of course, all those good things that comes with sun, right? So I ended up just putting my desk right in front of a window, and of course, frame my desk with 2 bookshelves, 1 and 2, so that everything is sort of localized within the left half of my living room. And then of course I'm going to have a chair for my desk, and then just accessorize it with a plant in that little corner over there. So there's a valid argument to be made that I talk a little bit too much, and so we're gonna get started. So the first step is I have to declutter everything, and it's gonna take a little while because I have to take everything off of these walls. My shelving, which is full of just like paperwork and stuff, and you can sort of see that. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff, so I guess we'll just have to get started. So I just cleaned up everything. I also put up the putty as well, you know, where you have the nails and stuff. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to just clean my apartment. I'm a very clean person, but sometimes you just have, you know, dust bunnies behind some of your furniture. So I'm just going to go around, use my Dyson, which is amazing by the way, just clean it up a little bit and yeah, go from there. At this point, I got little bugs and stuff over here that I gotta just clean up. Perfect. So I just finished cleaning up everything, and I sanded all of the putty stuff down. So I'm actually going to focus on that wall first, just because that's my focal wall, and that's where the beautiful like dark color will be going. And so I'm going to just start painting that, and then I'm going to tackle the regular walls with the lighter color thereafter. I actually totally forgot about talking about the paint colors that I chose for my living room. So for my focal wall, and I explained this just a little bit earlier in line with my theme, I wanted to create a big statement for it. And so I actually chose this color right over here. It is called dark denim. And the reason being is because I want it to be the place that everyone's eyes goes to. And I just feel like a really dark color will contrast really nicely to this writer's parchment. So it looks kind of green here, but if you look at the color palette, it actually is sort of a soft beige. It actually has an orange undertone, which is really important because orange and blue actually goes really well together. And so when compared like this, you guys will sort of see that it actually looks really, really nice together. Well, you guys will look at it anyway. So that's the reason why I chose my paint colors. So I just finished painting all the walls. I'm living for these colors right now. I really, really like this blue color. I thought it was a little bit too dark when I was painting it, but I was like, you know what? No, I like it. And especially when I changed the wall colors for the writer's parchment, it actually really complements the colors really nice. It's exactly the kind of feel that I want for this entire space. So now that I finished painting, I'm going to start decorating. I just finished putting everything together. So in 3, 2, 1. I hope you guys enjoyed the video just as much as I enjoyed redoing my living room. I hope through this video it offered you some valuable tips on how to redo your living room into an office space, as well as give you that inspiration to start your next home makeover. As always, please subscribe to my channel, give my video a thumbs up if you like the makeover, and please let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of this transformation was, what you would have done differently or better for that matter. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks guys!